Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an author, speaker, and proud father. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. Someone can always see past your mask. Look, I've talked numerous of times about the mask. I'm going to keep talking about it because let's just be real. Most of us have a mask on. Most of us, overwhelming majority, 99.9% of us are wearing masks out here. And there's two types of masks that we're putting on. One is the one that formed as a subconscious response to a trauma that we faced in life. That's tough work. That's tough work. Personally, with regard to that subliminal mask, there'll be times I'm thinking, yeah, I got the mask off, and then something happens. I'm like, damn, it's still on. And that's understandable. That's just every single person got to deal with that. Every single person. They might be a rare being or somebody who can just totally be open, didn't have that trauma. They are definitely blessed. So, okay, you got the subliminal mask, but then there's another mask that people wear, and this one's voluntary. It's that mask of trying to present yourself as something that you know consciously that you're not. You know you're not that baller. You know you ain't the most popular person. You know you don't really have like that 7-figure job or business. You really know that if you're a woman, you know all the guys ain't checking for you. You know. But you have a lot of people, they know these things, but they put on the mask that they are these things. You know. In just everyday vernacular. They are straight up lying to people. Not even lying to themselves. They know, but they lying to other people and telling people blatant lies. Now, here's where the problem is. There's always someone who can see past that mask. Always someone. Now, this ain't to say every single person will see past the mask because they got their own mask on too. So, it's usually three things. It's a lot of people who really ain't taking the time to see past your mask. Like whatever you present, they take you at face value for whatever reason. And that's usually a situation where it's, it's just a temporary meeting or whatever encounter. And you're like, yeah, whatever. Then there's a situation where they see your mask. But because of their own mask, they ain't not going to say anything. They just going to go along with whatever you're saying. They're going to go along with it. Because their mask, they just like, well, wait a minute. If I expose him, he can expose me. Yeah. So you got that case, and we doing it. And in fact, if somebody's smart, they know if when they're in a group situation, that's the situation, that's the dynamic. But then you have those people who I would say at least consciously not really wearing a mask. Now, like I said, we all had that subliminal mask, but you have some people consciously who are going to be more authentic. And consciously, they can see right through you. They can read you up and down. You think you're saying one thing, but they can read you. And what's interesting is usually not the most formally educated person. Like a lot of people, haven't you had that elder? Usually an elder woman, because women are better at seeing through masks than men. Women are better at it. And let me go off on a tangent real quick. Women are better at it because they look at the whole picture. So, yeah, they listening to what you're saying, but they looking at your body language and anything. And that's general. That's a very general statement. Because even then, even with women, many, they'll have a mask on and then they'll act like, whatever your mask on is good. But then, hey, haven't you seen those people, like I said, like a grandmother, elder or something, and they'll just sit back and just look at you. Like I know in some Southern culture, you about to marry that person, you bring that mate in, It'd be Nana, Big Mama, or something, and they'll just sit there. Everybody else will be playing along with the mask or everything, and Big Mama just sitting there looking at your mate. They just sitting there. They just sitting there, and they be quiet. They might be polite to them, except for some Big Mamas. They be like, psh, whatever. Get this person out my house. But they sitting there chilling. They looking at them, and then when you talk to them, they say, Big Mama be like, baby, no, not him. Or, Sonny boy, not her. Because they see right through it. They see right through it. People who live in, impoverished environments, that's one of the things. They got to see through a mask just for survival. They see through it. And it's the reality is there's always I don't care what kind of mask you put on, they can always see past the one you put on consciously. Indeed, there are people who can actually, it's not as many, but people who can see past your subliminal mask better than you can. Because, well, first of all, we don't know we even had that subliminal mask in most cases. But the bottom line is, what's the point of lying? People should work to the greatest extent possible to be authentic, to take off that conscious mask. Because trust me, the subliminal mask, that's you might need a Star Wars cannon for that one. But the conscious mask, and nobody needs to wear that. It's better to be honest about your feelings, consciously honest. And where you stand, where a person stands with you. And it's tough. Let's just be real. It's tough. But you can still be honest. You can show who you are. It's like if you that type of person and you like volunteering or something, just show that. Don't tell it. Just show it because people can see it. People can see it. Because here's the thing. People can see through your mask. Like I said, they read in every part of you. Like I say, women are good at it, but you do have some men are good at it as well. And they can see through every part of you. You telling them one thing, but they sitting there just looking at you. And sometimes if they're nice, notice I said if they're nice, they'll just say, mm-hmm. But then that niceness goes out the door if you do something based on that mask and it ignores the other person, then they be like, let me tell you about yourself. I know some people have heard that. But just assume. It's easy. Like I tell men, it's like, it's better just be honest with that woman. You try and tell her this, that, and that, it's better just, other than you don't know what she's looking at. It was just like, look, just tell her the truth. Just tell her the truth. If for whatever reason you can't, just be quiet. Don't lie, though. And that's for women, too. There's guys, they think they telling a guy something, and the man sitting there like, okay, please. And like I said, those things come out when a person gets annoyed. They be like, okay, I'm about to read you up and down. So that's the thing. That is the thing, And just assume that. Don't assume I know people want to try to consciously hide something or project something, but it's not even worth it. It's better just to be authentic. I'd rather have someone look at me and say, you know what, he's being real. Even if they don't particularly like it, they can still say, you know what, nah, I don't agree with it, but he being real. Or somebody, if it's a female, she being real. You want to hear that. Because there's always somebody who can see past your stuff. So it's better just to be authentic and just say, this is what you see, this is what you get. All right? So anyway, that's all I got for today. Y'all have a great day today. Peace and blessings. Keep rising.